Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today's the big day for NBA 2K, and everybody who's watching for NBA 2K26, they're gonna reveal the city, which is basically their park, you know, and it's gonna be a huge thing. So they did a whole countdown for it. Hopefully it looks fun. Hopefully it looks interesting. They got some new stuff here, and hopefully they don't bring back State Farm and all these irrelevant ass stores that made no sense, because State Farm, motherfuckers in the NBA don't even rock State Farm. You know what I'm saying? So why add it in the game? Anyways, though, we got 20 something seconds. Let's go ahead and fast forward this. Let's get right to the trailer. Already looks trash. Now let me stop. I'm playing. This whole shit is copyright. Compete, connect. Okay, the crew. Ball over everything. Courtside report, see more. Fuck we just saw. What the fuck we just saw? Yo, what did we just see?
What's up, y'all? Tyrese Halliburton here with Eric from NBA 2K.
Yo, Stack said he got hype. He seen it. What happened?
2K26 is
Let's see.
by hoops with a more accessible and competitive layout to keep you on the court more often. Now let's get to it.
In NBA 2K26, the city is even more accessible and convenient, making it easier to visit points of interest and, most importantly, get on the court faster. The first thing you'll notice when entering the city is how buttery smooth and fluid the movement and camera panning feels. For the first time, we are now running at 60 frames per second citywide on the PlayStation 5.
Wow! Finally!
Entirely on community feedback, the city also received new lighting improvements, including a fixed time of day that will reduce harsh shadows and sunlight when playing games outdoors in places like the park.
Okay.
This year, the city features an open-air plaza with a Gatorade training facility, event center, arena, and other locations all within walking distance. The theater, rec.
We're gonna have to go back on this. They just revealed some stuff.
Line the perimeter of the city, making it easy to go door to door to play in all of the refreshed lobbies, courts, and arenas. Not only is it easier and faster to get on the court, but with the new swap build feature, you no longer need to leave the city in order to swap between your MyCourt.
Oh, that's a W! You don't need to leave the whole city.
NBA 2K26.
That's a W feature.
More intimate and accessible world.
I give them that.
Every area in the city, no matter where you are standing, and very quickly.
W feature, man. This shit is loading a hoe, right?
Long a defining feature of NBA 2K, parks are back in NBA 2K26 with bold new features to make every season and even every day a new experience. Parks in NBA 2K26 have been designed with a more natural and grounded feel for a more realistic aesthetic, typical of what you'd see in a real-life environment. Access the park in 2K26 by entering the giant rotating basketball that not only serves as the centerpiece of the city, but also as your gateway to a new location featuring stunning courts. Every 6 weeks at the start of a new season, a different park environment will be introduced. Along with a number
every
of
6
new
weeks?
original designs, you will also find yourself
Ooh.
playing complete HD remasters of all of our iconic NBA 2K16 parks. Season 1's park is a brand new locale called Skyline Park. Set in a magnificent urban environment, Skyline Park captures the essence of hooping and competing on your favorite neighborhood courts. Team up with your friends and visit the park to start competing for bragging rights and big rewards.
Okay. Park MVP
To
streaks and
support our
settings.
complete
Okay.
design of parks, we've also added park MVPs, streak setters, and streak breakers to make things a little more interesting and a lot more competitive. Park
okay.
MVPs, the top rep player in each park,
Playing for
will be
20K
marked with
VC, that's a
Park
W.
MVP icon, visible above their head and also in the bird's eye view of the courts, so you can easily spot where they are playing. Playing against the Park MVP can be a very rewarding experience. If you can defeat the Park MVP, you'll earn 5x rep and 5x VC.
That's yo. I'm not gonna lie. That's a W. That's a W. That's a W. Giving fun incentives to win. That's fun. That's fire.
The longest win streak for a court in the current season. The players with the longest streak on each court will have their names spotlighted right on the court for all to see. On the flip side, the all-new Streak Breakers feature will reward you with VC for ending another team's active win streak. The longer your opponent's streak, the more VC you'll earn for snapping it. There's no limit to how many streak
That's cool too.
you can earn in a day.
Some
So
fun
get out there
incentives
and
other
chase
than
those
just
big
regular
streaks.
leveling
Lastly,
up.
all park games in NBA 2K26 will give you a 25% rep bonus all year long for all games played. Come celebrate the revamped park experience with us.
Wow.
And we'll see you out there.
Okay. They got crews now. They call it Cruise.
In 2K26, we've replaced affiliations in favor of a more custom, community-driven approach with an all-new feature called Cruise. Cruise is a feature where you can team up with your friends and community members to earn great rewards. Simply
That's fire. I know Cell Squad's gonna have people on there.
Goals that help you rise through the ranks of all 30 crew levels, earning rewards in the process. You can unlock custom branded crew clothing featuring your own uploaded crew logo, VC and rep bonuses, unlimited boosts, max +1 badge perks, and yes, even cap breakers. Crews can be exclusive to you and your friends if you want, or you can grow your crew to a maximum of 50 players. Crews offer flexibility.
That's actually really cool.
Your gamer plate will allow others to see which crew you are representing, your crew logo, and your crew level to show off your progress. Gather your crew and keep an eye on the crew leaderboard to see who is truly running the city.
You got challenges?
Challenges are a new feature in NBA 2K26 that offer a great way to both learn what the city has to offer as well as, well, challenge you to see what heights you can reach. Complete beginner, daily, seasonal, and lifetime challenges to earn VC, rep bonuses, exclusive cosmetics you can't get anywhere else, and yes, cap breakers.
Cap breakers,
All you have
okay.
to do is play, and the rewards will start flowing your way as you rack up stats and
Whoa!
wins. Keeping the competitive theme going, we've added leaderboards all around the city so everyone can keep an eye on where they rank. In 2K26, there are new types of leaderboards to track your accomplishments. These include modes, geo-rank, and crews. Mode leaderboards focus on the players with the most wins in the park, theater, the rec, proving grounds, starting five, and ante up. You can also view your own rank on these leaderboards to see how well you measure up against the competition.
That's kind of cool.
Leaderboards are updated daily, and the #1 ranked player in each mode will have a giant 12-foot statue of their MyPlayer built right outside of that mode's building.
Wow.
Geo-rank leaderboards celebrate the most
That's kind of fire.
players across the globe and allow you to filter
That's another fire way to bring some hype, you know, so cloud people up, get their channels up there and shit like that. When people start seeing they booming,
you will get a custom show-off flare shown during your pre-game intros. If you are the number 23 player in California or the number 7 player in France, everyone is going to know your name. So get out there and rep your home.
great incentives, great ways, because they had something similar to that when you reach level 99, they'll throw you up on the wall.
Is a new experience in NBA 2K26
Whoa,
that
Pro-Am
offers
Summit.
Competitive tournament-based team play. Twice
What's
a
this?
season, try your luck in the Pro-Am Summit and enter 3v3 and 5v5 tournaments to compete for citywide recognition and some awesome rewards. The Pro-Am Summit will take place every 3 weeks with competitive play happening on Saturday and Sunday of Summit weekends. To qualify, all your team needs to do is play 10 Pro-Am games together in the weeks leading up to the next Summit. During Summit weekend, each game your team plays is scored based on the outcome and your performances. The Pro-Am Summit leaderboard ranks each team by the sum of your 5 highest game scores for that weekend. The top 5, top 10, and top 100 teams will each receive elite rewards fit for the best organized teams in the city.
Street Kings. What's this?
Become basketball royalty in the new Street Kings
Whoa.
game mode. Last year, Street Ball featured 3 courts spread out across the city, but this year we have centrally located the courts into one convenient new location with lots of new features. Play solo or link up with 2 friends to challenge skilled CPU bosses. This all-in-one approach features a more cohesive look and feel with 3 very distinct and very cool courts to play on. Street Kings is a great way to level up your MyPlayer and earn 40 levels of rewards that will give you a truly unique look out in the city. Upgrade your badges, test out new animations, and sharpen your skills on the Street Kings courts. The city is the home of basketball, but your MyCourt is your dedicated
that
space
looks
to work on the
insane.
game. Choose new drill options.
Shit, that looked kind of crazy. That whole shit with Shaq looked fire.
Or freestyle to master
That looked fire.
gameplay controls.
The custom court thing is gonna be fire.
Visit Learn 2K to improve
The
your
custom
game
court
with
shit's
new
gonna be lit
additions
as
that will
fuck.
make
I
you
fuck
a
with
better
that.
player. Your
Bring it
MyCourt
back,
features
make it
new
more
customization
customizable. I like
options
it.
that allow you to put your own stamp on the design. This
Yeah.
year, you can customize the court floor with pre-designed floors earned through rewards, or you can even use the full court editor to design your own floor. Control every detail from the wood colors, line colors, logos, even the basket stanchion design itself can be customized to complete your look. It's been fun chatting about the new
That's
features
fire.
and city improvements.
That's fire.
Appreciate you guys stopping by to kick it with me and Eric.
They got OVO in there, okay. Yeah, so they got some good improvements on here. They got some cool shit in there. I can honestly say that I'm happy to see that running at solid 60. Hold on, we'll talk about it.
7 days of early access. Grab your crew.
The Halliburton, man. You know we fuck with you. Cell Squad fuck with you. Off that energy, man. Up it up.
Chat. Listen, man.
That's a lot.
Look, I'm seeing W's in the chat. everything. I had the same exact reaction all of y'all had, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, that's very impressive.
to
I'm
go
glad to
with
see that.
Park might be back. I think Park is back, baby. It's time, man. I think this
I'm
is
not
be a
gonna
fun
lie.
year for Park, for everybody that loves
Yo,
Park.
I'm gonna keep it a whole stack with you. 60 frames, a smooth, buttery server to just roam around and chill. You got meaningful challenges that you can go ahead, rank up with your friends, and actually make sense. Now, grinding on the courts can mean something too, even for somebody who's trying to take over your court. If you're on a streak, they could win either 5 times rep and 5 times whatever and XP. So somebody could win 20,000 coins. There's different challenges for things. The crew, the introduction of the crews and trying to earn rewards with your crews and everything like that. The way they've revamped this whole system is really cool. Even giving back to those who be grinding, it's gonna help flourish a lot of the Twitch careers and YouTube career, like the Tycinos, the statistics, you know, iPods. Well, I say iPods, my guy, you know what I'm saying? And everybody else who be grinding like that. This is a great way for them to keep themselves, like to keep the content rich and always feeling new, where they're still grinding. They might have a statue up there one day just from competing crazy, or whoever's your favorite content creator that you watch that be grinding on Park. These are fun little things that, you know, that kind of keep the game feeling refreshed. But like now it doesn't seem like they're just filling everything up with clutter ass missions and shit and nonsense. This actually looked really good. I was happy to see that. I was really happy to see that.
Into the city, you're kind of surrounded by
Like-
this plaza, and as you turn around, you can see pretty much anywhere you want to go. Right?
It's
Any of
pretty
the main
cool.
modes you want to play, your MyCourt.
They got new era. Okay, I'm just trying to. I think they already had that,
really
but
get into the games more quickly. But the other thing you'll notice right
Swags,
away is how
okay.
smooth everything feels. We're not saying smooth just because we love saying things are smooth. As you heard the dev team explain, if you are playing on PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X and S, the city is now running on 60 frames per second. So I'm not going to get too technical, but
that's
if you think
fire.
about a video as essentially a flip book of pictures.
Listen, the park was always on some laggy bullshit until you got into the game, and sometimes it was questionable about when you played your games. Running at a solid 60 because it's not being joined up with like a port over to another console. This is beautiful. I'm actually happy for this. And reason why I feel good is because I haven't been like a lot of the people online who's been so damn pressed and who like the negativity on Black Ops 7 and also this game. I stay away from it, and then I get way more of a hype feeling when it starts to come out. Like it's about to come out in a day or two. This is exciting news because why? It doesn't feel like we've been itching at like I haven't been itching on it to like find stupid reasons to hate it. Like it feels good to see those fixes, man. They've addressed a lot of those things. Now we're back on X. We're gonna go ahead and look at whatever features that we've missed. You know, like just like here, we've seen the map early in the trailer, and as you guys can see, I'm happy seeing that. Like I'm like, no offense, no disrespect, but we have some like maybe State Farm is still here, but low key, they had some weak ass shit before, like weak stores. You know, it's cool seeing like, you know, what's gonna be available. The city don't have to be that big, man. It really don't, you know, so you could just really jam pack it with a lot of content. They got the Adidas Converse Street Kings mode. They got Nike, they got Jordan, New Balance, Converse, Coach. They have many other stores. Oh, they do got State Farm. Come on, ain't nobody gonna be buying shit from there, bro. Anyways, you can see on the left, they got the pop-up store, the arenas, the track. They got a bunch of stuff that's going on right here. So I think that's pretty cool. Also, I think Hank the Tank, shout out to Hank the Tank. They're bringing back the OG courts with 2K16, which is a lot of people's favorites. You know, some like real memorable ones, and they're gonna bring it back for just current Gen 9, 9th Gen. And I think that's pretty cool, man, to be swapping out different courts here and there every several weeks. I think that's pretty cool. Hey, it doesn't hurt nobody, you know what I'm saying? Just to add content and feel like everything is refreshed, as they should be doing. Because if you're gonna make people play this game like it's an RPG, an MMO, or whatever you want to put this game, you gotta keep the content fresh at all times. So just switching up parks, having a different location, having people feel like every time they get on, it's like, even for streamers and just the casuals, it's good for the audience, it's good for everybody to have fun and engage. The city looked cool. It looked like Manhattan low-key. It looked like Central Park, if I'm not mistaken, or a little bit of Chicago, you know, it could be. This right here is probably one of my favorite features. You know, you don't know how many times me, Chase, Trey, Raunchy, iPod will be like in the group wondering like which builds are we gonna put out when we want to play like rec or we want to play whatever, or if some of us are splitting up to play some park. And to back all the way out to switch your build, they got the instant build switch. And I'm not gonna lie, on current gen, that shit is fast. Seeing the swap of your build is that fast, I like that. So that was actually a good feature, and that's been announced since the PS5 came out that load times were gonna be much slower. And since the port over now doesn't exist, it's 9th gen features, and the previous gen got their own shit going on, we're supposed to be seeing the buttery smooth 60 frames with everything just in sync. So everything should be loading up faster. Finding matches should be better. We shouldn't have long load times. It should be way better. 60 frames, PS5 and Xbox Series X, buttery camera. See almost everything from anywhere, move spot to spot faster, hop on courts quicker, new lighting, fixed time of day, no harsh shadows. These are things I could appreciate, man. Believe it or not, I appreciate that. And I love seeing it like this because look how smooth it looks. I don't need to hear the music. It looks smooth, man. It looks smooth. There's always going to be a thing for me when you see like the fans and all that, because that creates lag as well. I don't know if it's going to be as significant, but another thing I don't know if anybody tweeted out, was your custom MyCourt, basically, where you get to customize the floor, the rims and everything. I would love for it to have a lot of people to be invited, and I think that's pretty cool. The wall paint with the Shaquille O'Neal joint look fire as well. The cruise, new park every season. Affiliations are gone, which shit was ass. Earn extra VC for breaking people's streaks. So if somebody's on a 60 win streak, if you break that streak, you get 60K VC. If they're on a 200 win streak, which you already know somebody's gonna fuck it up for everybody. Somebody's gonna be trolling, and they're gonna be trying to get up a high streak, and they're gonna try to on some 2 boxes shit from COD, and somebody gonna try to fuck it up. And I hope they don't patch this. That's a dope ass feature that you could earn some real VC by just breaking people's streak. Shout out to Boom, because I'm just reading people's tweets as we go down. New crews with ranked leaderboards, cap breakers, max 1 rewards, complete challenges, new NBA 2020 2K16 parks are back for the entire season, and more. Let me see anything else that we've missed. Courtside report, the clothing hopefully this year really bang. And also another thing too, hope they fix like the structure of the bodies. I just don't want them to look lanky, man. That was like really my only thing. And the challenges when you join the cruise too, so earning rewards seem like it's gonna be fun. Also, there's a lot of rewards to earn up to like 1 million VC. So either they up the price of your build, and that's why they give you so much VC to earn, or what? Not too sure. Not sure what they're going for here. Let me see if I do it again. Is there some new stuff that we've missed? Let me click latest. Let me see. It says Adidas store is back. Okay, I didn't even know they took it off. You know, Evan and Stacks explain the streak breakers. This is really cool. I really do like the fact that if you are doing your thing, you're on the top of the leaderboards for whichever mode. I like the new revamped version of Pro Am. I think that shit is super cool. I like the whole starting 5 joint. I think them having ranked leaderboards for each of those things is really good. And just having, remember when you hit 99 back in the days, they would like carve your name into like the thing, like the Hall of Fame basically, and everybody could see it. I think this is a great way for people to flex. And as they build their communities, this is something to give back to the creators, man, to really flex on people and people who are about to start their streaming career. If y'all go crazy, y'all can get yourselves in there and people will probably end up noticing y'all, because that's the whole point. You know, this right here, like, that's the whole point. That is the whole point. Top player. It might be somebody brand new. This is great for discovery. This is amazing for discovery. You might end up discovering some new players that came in and they start up their streaming career, man, like the good old days when somebody goes crazy, they get rewarded, man, as deserved. So there's been some cool features here. I would have loved to see some of the customization for your My Player more in depth. I would have loved to see the creators that they've flown out play some parks so that we could kind of see how the matchups go and how fun it might look and how smooth it looks. I don't know why they didn't go that route this year, but it's all good. Seeing all these features, I was pretty pleased with it. So I guess my opinion won't really change until we get the game early, or if we get the game at all, well, on time, and get right in. But yo, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. It's your boy 30G. God bless. Are you picking up 2K? Drop your comments below. I'm out. Peace.